Hi, Andrew here at Bayside. We started a new series this weekend and it's called This Is Us. We asked a very important question. This is the question. If you were married to you, what would your marriage be like? Oh, let's be honest, it wouldn't be great. It's your spouse that makes it great. We're all putting in a big effort, but we're not the easiest people to live with. God has a plan for all of our relationships. That's what we were talking about at the weekend. That's what we're going to be talking about for the next 6 weeks is This Is Us. We're studying in Genesis. We're trying to look at the families in the Bible from this book, how God worked with their dysfunction. Yes, God acknowledges dysfunction and actually compensates for it. I want you to watch this short piece of where we look at a book which is called From This Day Forward, where 5 steps are marked out for your marriage. And we're going to be looking at simply 2 steps. Seek God, and then you can fight fair. Have a great day of singleness, preparing for marriage, and have a great day of marriage by watching this. No matter where your marriage is at today, is from this day forward, draw a line and make a brand new start. And there's 5 steps that help us to do that. Number 1 is seek God. It's a good place to start, isn't it, everyone? Start with God. The ultimate relationship. This is what they say, and I love this. I will always seek the one. Who's the one? It's God. It's God himself. I will always seek the one with my two. Who's my two? Your spouse. It's your spouse, yes. I will always seek the one with my two. And this is really important for single people, for married people. If you want to have a great marriage, make God your number one. Make God your number one, because when you make God your number one, you will serve and love your number two far better. Yes? And both of you, and this is what we're going to talk about in a second, both of you need to gang up on the devil, okay, by worshiping God. You need to get together. Stop focusing on the problem and start focusing on your Creator. So number 1 is seek God. Then number 2, real simple, is fight fair. Fight fair. Because we're going to have fights. Is that true? Any married couple in here never had a fight? Any of our campuses? Please pray for me. If you raise your hand, pray for me. If you never had a fight. Or you're not living together, okay? Fight fair. Unhealthy couples fight for personal victory. Healthy couples fight for resolution. They fight for resolution. You're not trying to win the point. You're trying to win the person. Yes? You're trying to win the person. That's the really important thing here. So I said it earlier on, the devil, he is a thief who comes to steal, kill, and destroy. That's what he wants to do in marriages. Stop targeting each other. Start together to target the real enemy in prayer and intercession and acts of love and generosity, and turn it all around. There's a woman, her name was Ruth Bell Graham, and many of you would know her. Her husband was Billy Graham. And she said this: a good marriage is the union of 2 forgivers. Isn't that great, great advice? She said she was married to Billy Graham. How many people across campuses have ever heard of Billy Graham? You ever heard of Billy Graham? Pretty amazing guy. Probably the best known Christian preacher, teacher of the last century. And people would have imagined they just had the perfect marriage. And she was asked one time, like, did you ever feel like, ever divorcing Billy? She said, divorce? Never. Murder? Yes. Don't plan a divorce, plan murder. No, I'm only joking. That's not what she said. You didn't hear that at Bayside, okay?